had no clue it was going to be like it was. Absolutely.
That tide came, there was no holding it back.
I had no clue what strength of wind could do, what devastation winds could do. Not until the next morning.
The force, people can't understand the force of the winds at 120 miles, 150 miles an hour.
Hurricanes. They've been called the greatest storms on Earth. Every time a hurricane hits a coastline, the people affected learn some very difficult lessons. How powerful a storm can be. How difficult it can be to pick up the pieces after a catastrophic event. Why it's essential to be prepared. Since experience is the greatest teacher, Pinellas County launched Project Storm Story, an effort to catalog the first-hand accounts of storm survivors to teach the importance of hurricane preparedness and the need to act when a storm is bearing down on the coast. Some of their stories are shocking, illustrating the raw power these storms can unleash.
If you've seen the movie Backdraft, all the glass from all the windows sucked in on us. The barometric pressure had fallen so rapidly.
You hear the wind whistling, roaring, and it does make quite an ominous sound. My mother showed a lot of fear because we had these big windows, and I think she thought those windows were coming in. Well, she kept us mostly up into the kitchen, dining area, and doing a lot of praying,
Their stories captured harrowing accounts of survivors and victims of these life-changing events.
Well, then we heard Waveland, the city of Waveland was completely wiped out, and the death toll that was going on there. Back Bay, Biloxi, which was just a couple of miles down from us, the death toll down there, where all the poorer families and everything lived, and they had no way out.
These were told to my mother because she was tending refugees in our church, where they had a large number of refugees. Well, one of them, a mother, sitting on top of a roof in the black of night, roof, the house floating away, holding a baby. The baby was torn out of her arms, slid down the roof, disappeared into the black water.
And, most significantly, their stories teach us the importance of understanding the dangers a hurricane can bring.
Anybody that would say it's never going to happen is very foolish, very foolish.
It gave me a great appreciation of what it can do. You have not only the wind, but the storm surge. And the storm surge is what drowned so many people in the Everglades.
The only thing I can say about hurricane storm preparation, if you're warned, if you are so forewarned, please don't take it lightly. Don't think it's a great time to stock up and have a hurricane party. Because if you do that, and if your ears start hurting, and your head feels like it's bursting, it's too late.
We've been very fortunate. I mean, the day can come when that baby comes along and goes right up Tampa Bay, and we're all going to know about it.
It will happen. It just depends on when. That's it. You can expect to have a devastating hurricane, horrible hurricane, anytime.
I've been through Camille. I went through Elena. I've been through Frederick. I've been through half a dozen, if more, storms. And they've all ranged from not bad to bad. And no matter whether it's water or wind, if it's a water event or a wind event, they're all bad. Anything can happen. A tree could come through, anything can happen.
So, we want to hear from you. Your first-hand account may convince reluctant residents to take the necessary steps to protect their lives and their properties. If you have a storm story we'd like to share, you can email it to stormstory@pinellascounty.org. Or send your story to Project Storm Story, 333 Chestnut Street, Clearwater, Florida, 33756.